I want you using a paper when you're doing a mind starter, when you're doing a quiz, when you are trying to complete any math problem. So let's take the mind starters. You would put the number over to the side and circle it. Basic paper information. This is a margin. This is a margin. You can see a faint pink line. If you turn the paper over, there's a pink line. That is a margin. So basically, you can only draw or write on the inside. You can number over here. Your name would go up here. And you would write your problem. So I know that on our Mind Starter, all the odd numbers are math rules. They are not mathematical problems. However, on the in-class work, they are mathematical problems. So let's just say 9.8 times 10 to the power of 2. To use your paper, you identify the power of 10. Some people go ahead and write 100 down here. If you want to, that's great. If you don't want to, you do not have to, because basically, whether there's 2 zeros or an exponent of 2, you're taking your paper and you're writing 9.8 and you're moving the decimal 2 times to make it 980. And then once you're done with that one, you go down to number 2, whatever it is. If it's a mind starter and you have 160 divided by 5, you put it here. You make your notes. Keep everything on the lines, everything lined up nice and neat. That way, if you get something wrong and you need to ask for help, a teacher can easily look at your work and see what happened, where you went wrong. Once you move out of down to the bottom, if there's room for a second column, you can do it. If there, like beside this 2, I could easily put 3 and do 35 times 11. Okay, a lot of math problems work down, so it's not a big deal to have a couple side by side. If you don't, again, everything's lined up. I'm using the lines. Okay, this is an example of a proper way to use your paper. An example of how not to use your paper. Notice I'm on the back. Okay. 1, I don't know what problem this is. I'm not using the lines. I'm actually wasting space because I'm writing too big. I'm also not showing my work. Technically, this is 45, just like $45, the decimal's here. And there's 1 0, so I moved it. My answer's right, but I didn't show any work. So a teacher walking around looking at your work wouldn't know that. All right. We're going to make a great effort in using our papers properly, and I'm going to start collecting papers on all of your math work. So there you go. Good luck today.